name is Elliot Dill, and today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about my favorite viral marketing campaigns. This one up here now, I don't know if you guys can read it, it's kind of dark. My son had ideas of his own. Obey put a stop to that. These are actually real. I guess they came up in Toronto someplace, and every time I see, there's a few more here, I have to laugh. So here's a couple more. The second one's my favorite one. But anyway, so a little bit about me. I'm a software developer by trade. I'm the founder of Platonic.com, and also recently Diligent Media, which focuses on mobile applications. I'm also a grad student at USF. So diving in, just to kind of speed things along here, since we're running late, Burger King. There's actually two stories with Burger King. The first one relates to this license. They actually had, they reproduced multiple licenses. This is maybe 3 years ago. They reproduced licenses for several different states, and Florida happened to be one of them. And they put these licenses in wallets, put a bunch of free gift cards and things like that for Burger King, and they threw them out all over the streets in different locations. And this is what the inside said. So I always thought this was an interesting way to kind of market. And I guess the coupons and things that they had were up to like $100 worth. So it was pretty substantial. The second story with Burger King is right about the same time Facebook apps were just coming out and getting really popular. They created a Facebook app, and they wanted to see what was more important, friendship or free food. So basically, for every 10 people that you unfriended, they gave you a free Whopper. Well, that obviously goes against kind of Facebook's desires. They want you to have more friends. So they eventually pulled the app from the store, but not before it got thousands of different press outlets and just tons of free marketing. So I thought both of those stories were pretty interesting from Burger King. Next one, Hotmail. You're probably wondering why Hotmail. I'm talking about Hotmail circa 1996. They made it very easy for people to share the Hotmail product. So at the bottom of every email, it said, sign up for your free Hotmail account. So anytime somebody sent an email, it was just, you could get a free Hotmail account. That sounds great. They also provided a way for people to send invitations. Similar to Gmail, or when Gmail first came out, they did kind of the same thing. You had 10 invitations or 99 invitations or whatever before it was open to the public. Hotmail kind of innovated in that space. They made it very, very easy for their users to be able to spread the word and evangelize their product for them. So I always thought that was a really interesting model. And PayPal did kind of the same thing. When PayPal first came out, everyone had their free Hotmail accounts now. You could send money to somebody that did not have a PayPal account. You could just send it to anyone with an email address. And then what that did is it sent them an email saying, hey, so-and-so, somebody that you know, has just sent you $100 or $5 or whatever. To claim it, just go and sign up for an account here with this email address. So both of those were kind of, a little bit older examples, but it uses the same principle. The same principles can be applied today. So, okay, United Airlines. This one kind of goes against. This one kind of goes against. Let's see if I can find the video here. Find my cursor. There it is. This one kind of goes against United. It'll load. Basically, to explain, these okay, there's no sound. I'm not going to worry about it. Basically, about a year ago, this small band from the Midwest, somewhere, Tennessee, they they were flying United, and they got on the plane. The lead singer looked out the window to see one of the baggage guys take his guitar and toss it to another guy. Well, the guy that was going to catch it missed it, landed on the ground. They were a little upset about it. Sure enough, when they landed, they opened up the thing and the guitar had snapped in half. Well, to make a long story short, they deliberated with United for about 6 months, and it ended up, they wouldn't pay for they wouldn't end up paying for a $1,000 guitar. They wouldn't replace it. They didn't do anything about it. So the band vowed that they would make 3 videos, three songs and 3 music videos, put them on YouTube, and basically just kind of smear United's image. And they've done that. You can see this is less than a year ago, and there's been 9 million views for this video alone. And there's 2 more like this. So that just kind of, I always thought this was really interesting. So you guys can Google the video yourself. But.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, I bet United wishes they would have paid that. Would have been.
United has purchased the rights to use for their customer training.
Oh yeah.
What a cool move that is.
Wow.
Yeah.
So those guys made out all right.
Find a way.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it makes sense.
That's good business.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
Okay, so that's everyone know who Howard Hughes is? Okay, he was just an eccentric. He did several things, but this just be a little bit crazy, and it'll get you a long way. And that's what's her face, Lady Gaga. She's pretty eccentric herself. Another video here. Sorry about this, guys. Last year we were at USF, and we had access to everything on the actual desktop computers. I wasn't expecting this today. So basically, just to kind of give you a background on this video, back in 1997 when the iPhone first came out and everyone wanted to get their hands on an iPhone, this company decided to throw one in a blender. And it spread like wildfire just because it was just the most wanted product, and these guys are smashing one. So that's kind of what I mean by being a little bit crazy, kind of going against the grain a little bit. And they've since done an iPad, and there's been also other people to get pre-released iPads, and then Daniel Tosh is one of them, he's a comedian. Basically, he took a 9-iron to it and just whacked it across the field. And yes, it does blend. That's the question. Does it blend? Yes.
Would it help to turn the lights off? Would anybody mind? Well, they're not video.
All right. All right. Unintentional humor. Although Apple really didn't need. Apple really didn't need. Fitting. Apple didn't really need any extra humor or anything or any extra marketing or press when they announced the iPad. But there was swirls of people calling it the iMaxi and things like that. And this company actually went out and actually made a case for it. And this is real. And another example of this is think Head-On, that commercial. Head-On applied directly to the forehead. The second commercial basically was just kind of making fun of the first. But new Coke. Back in 1984, Coca-Cola discontinued their regular Coke line because it was losing all the taste tests. They weren't selling very much. Pepsi had most of the market share. And sorry, am I running late?
Yeah, it's not your fault. I know you got a late start.
Okay, I'm almost done.
Just a few more minutes, you'd be good.
Okay, good deal. So basically, they decided to discontinue Coke, and they came out with new Coke. Well, their fan base, their small but loyal fan base, had an uproar, and after 2 months, they actually switched it back to Coca-Cola Classic, and that's where we get that from. But it just goes to show you that a little bit of fan, I guess fan favorite products can actually come back to life. Here's a few more examples of that. I can't really go into them right now. The last one is Old Spice. Has everyone seen the Old Spice commercials, the Old Spice viral videos that are going around? Just about. I can't really see everyone, but
Yeah.
okay. Well, I'll play that at the end as everyone's walking out, just because I'm running late. But basically, I have a marketing case study on that. It's just a couple minutes long, so if you're interested in it, you can stay at the end and watch it. Basically, this is kind of what we've learned. Make it easy for you for both your users and your your customers to be able to share your products and also share with them. Kind of try to be transparent, as transparent as possible. Interact with them. Be hated by some. Facebook really hated Burger King, at that moment because it just had so much. It just had so much viral interest, and it just got so much press. And then also, don't be so serious. Try to have fun with it. If you're having fun with it, your customers and users are going to have fun. So that's basically it. Sorry I had to go through that really quickly. It took 20 minutes to get everything set up. But I'm open to any questions or thoughts or discussion. Would somebody mind hitting the lights? Thank you, everyone.